All right, cheers, cheers, cheers. Saying no this December. All right. Let me change my setting. Hold on a second, yan. I think this is much better. Or is it? Hmm, Sorry, I keep changing it. Okay, just wanted to show the thing on top of my screen. Melikali Kamaka 21 Days Go Live Challenge. So I am now on day 14 because today is December 14th, 2025. Can you believe it? Again, halfway na tayo. We're halfway to the month already. And the year is almost ending. Wow, wow. It's so fast. I feel like everyone is talking about it. Like this year just went by like that, like in a snap of a finger. Parang naglaho na walang, parang, what is that word? In Tagalog, I forgot. Naglaho na lang na parang bula or something like that. I forgot. But anywho, so the topic for today is saying no this December. What are you saying no this December? Okay. So December usually is the season of yes, diba? So we do yes to spending. Who spent a lot of money already for Christmas or decorations for Christmas gifts and food. Yes to overgiving sa mga ninang, ninongs, whoever has like godchildren or whatnot. Yep, sometimes we overgive. Yes to pressure. I don't know whatever pressure you're in during Christmas. Of course, giving gifts or exchanging gifts for something like that. And yes to old beliefs. It's celebrations and all that. Giving gifts, it's an old belief and all. And you know what? But this December, I decided to say no. A big no. We got you thinking. Maybe we got you thinking. Whoever's watching, let me know where you're watching me from. I cannot see I can't see my screen. My Facebook is not on yet. I don't think I'm live yet. But let me know where you're watching me from. By the way, I am Rina. I am from Hawaii, laking Pinas, Ilocano na yung bagnal daw yung aming ngapadak ng Ilocano. Sometimes I still forget to look at the camera. Kasi in the setting, it's different right here. And then I think my computer just decided to vent ulit. So I have that extra noise and my computer. Okay, so going back to the topic. Oh, I didn't say no because I am stingy. It's because I am intentional this month, and I don't know who has watched the first day of my go live, but it's also a good timing. Thank you, Coach Rona, for this go live because I also started the countdown to riches on the first day of December, same day that I started this go live challenge, 21 days go live challenge, and yes, the book is also a 21-day activity. So um I realize, I have been realizing this. It's been a while. Again, for the ones who know me, I did a self transformation. It's more of working on myself from the inside out. I actually took the time last year. 2024 was a year of transformation for me. It was a time of me letting go of my parents' death and all that. Um, it was also my journey to gratitude, doing gratitude journal. I also read Rhonda Byrne's book, The Magic. I don't have it here with me. It's in the on the other table, but I also did that. So last year was a lot of transformation, self transformation, and as I went through this journey, through this business journey, I also realized that I needed to work on my money mindset. And for the ones who do not know, I grew up poor in the Philippines. My parents were farmers, and so we didn't have a lot. We relied a lot to our grandparents and families who were here in Hawaii. But of course, it's not like they were able to send us money every month. They were able to send us money whenever they could. And so we still had to, my parents still had to work and a lot. But being a farmer in the Philippines, you don't make that much money. So there were times when, I would go to school and I would wait for my mom to go so she can go borrow money from our neighbors so I can have money for school. And there were also times when I didn't eat snack. We have recess in the Philippines. We have like not a snack break. The schools here at snack break. But in our school, they don't provide us with any food. We have to bring our own food. So what I used to do during my snack break, if I didn't have enough money to buy any food, I would just go to the library. I would just tell my friends that I had to do my homework because I didn't have money to buy any snacks for myself. While they were all snacking, I would be at the library pretending that I was doing my homework, but it was because I didn't have money to buy food. So yeah. So going back to why am I saying no? I'm saying no. I'm getting with this journey of Countdown to Riches. I finally decided to do it because I needed to reset my mindset, my mind, my belief about wealth, about money, about abundance. I used to have those, what is it called, the mindset of scarcity. Not having enough. What other beliefs? Like money is hard to earn. You have to work hard to be rich. You have to work hard to have a lot of money. You have to go to school, finish school, be a professional to have money. um, like we will never have enough money. What else? I'll never be a millionaire. That's one of my thoughts growing up, because growing up poor, sometimes it's almost like you have that thought of like, or question actually, like, am I ever going to be rich? It's like when you're at the bottom, you feel like you will never get to that point of being rich, because like, where do I even begin? It's like, can I even go to school if I don't have money? I hardly have anything to eat. How am I supposed to go to school? How am I supposed to finish school? Those were like the thoughts when I was younger. And then there's also that phrase that we all hear: it doesn't matter what your nationality is. I think everybody says this: money does not grow on trees. Those are old beliefs, and I am getting rid of all those beliefs. And then I also mentioned this: only rich people or highly educated people get rich. That's what I used to think as well. But who taught us that? Who told us that? It's our past. It's our unfortunately our parents, because they also grew up like that. And I don't blame my parents for saying those things, or for what you call it, for having those beliefs, because that's probably from their ancestors as well. It's the old belief. And so, like I said, as I go through this business journey, I am learning a lot of things, and I'm changing a lot of my mindset. And just I picked Christmas. I picked December to start it because she had her book out, I think, after Thanksgiving. And what a great time to start for me, because my first journey in this business was all about gratitude, 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 followed by my faith. And now I finally feel, and I cannot speak. I finally know that I am ready to have that money mindset, a change money mindset, abundance mindset. And I'm getting rid, in the practice of, because it's not totally rid yet. No, I cannot speak English today. Siguro magtatagalog na lang ako. I don't know who's watching, but let me know where you're watching me from. I cannot see my Facebook right now, if whether I'm live or not. But yeah, so it's the new mindset. So I am saying no to my old money mindset, and I'm saying yes to the mindset of abundance. I am rich. I am a multi-millionaire. That's one of the things that we say here, that she teaches on the book too. So um, I'm also having my notes here. I wrote some notes here before I went on Go Live, so I'm kind of trying to read them. And what else? So I also am adding to, besides saying no to my old beliefs, I'm also in the practice of saying no to buying out of guilt, or spending to impress. I don't do that much. I don't spend to impress people. Maybe impress myself. But baka may matamaan. But I don't. I actually, not to, how would I say it? Again, I'm not judging other people, but I don't buy those expensive purses just because I don't like them. They're not comfortable. What else? Sometimes overgiving and under resting. Sort of guilty in a way, but it's okay to give. To me, it's okay to give. It's as long as it's from your heart. I don't mind. And I think I got that from my mom. She used to do that as well. She just gives, 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 and no, she doesn't give too much for herself. She used to spend a lot of money on other people, but doesn't like spending money on herself. That's how I remember her. And then I'm gonna try not to joke. Well, I'm gonna work on it actually. I'm not gonna joke about being broke anymore because if you keep saying you're broke, you're broke, you're broke. I used to do this with my kids actually. Even though we had money, I used to say we don't have money, but we had money obviously, just because I didn't want them to buy things that to me was expensive, but I'm also changing that mindset. This is not to say that it's okay for us to just splurge on things. It's more of the money mindset, how you think, because whatever you speak, whatever you say to the universe, it's what it hears. It doesn't matter what your situation is, whether you have money or not, but what you say, what you think is what happens. It's kind of like if you ask, believe, you will receive. So if you keep saying that I am broke, I don't have money, then you will stay broke. You won't have any money. And this is why I think the phrase, in a way, this just come to my mind right now. You know, rich people get richer. They keep getting richer and richer, while poor people keeps getting poorer and poorer. It's not because rich people were born rich or rich people are smart. It's the mindset. Because rich people, if you think about it, they didn't start as rich. A lot of the people who are rich, it's all in their mindset. You're gonna know somebody's calling me. Hold it, I'll call you back. But yes, and also saying I can't afford it without, yeah, can't afford it. That's what I used to say to my kids whenever we go to store, even though I know for a fact that I had money. All right. So I already said it a while ago. I'm gonna kind of wrap this up. What am I saying yes to? I'm gonna rewire my mind daily. I'm gonna speak abundance over my life. Um, I think I'm gonna teach my kids better money language, starting with me, of course. And I'm gonna trust God with bigger dreams. I'm gonna have faith. And again, like I said, this book right here that I am reading and following right now is helping me a lot. Um, Again, somebody's calling me. Everybody's calling me right now. I'm on Go Live, but I will call you guys back at the Alma, Jackie. I'll call you back. But I'm gonna wrap it like that. I'm gonna ask you a question actually. Whoever's watching still yet, I cannot see my comment, but please do write a comment late right now. But I cannot see it. Let me see if I am live now. A while ago I couldn't see. I don't know who's watching, but let me ask you, what belief about money are you still carrying that no longer serves you? So, some of the things, like I said in the beginning, money does not grow in trees. That's like one of the classic ones that we were told when we were younger, right? And mine was the biggest one was I will never be a millionaire. But you know what? That has changed. Ever since I started this business, I know I'm going to be a millionaire. And in one of the pages of this book, it's all about manifestation. And one of the manifestation that we say or affirmation is I am a multimillionaire. It's just a matter of time. Okay. All right. So again, question, what belief about money are you still carrying that no longer serves you? Because saying no to the old story, kind of like mine, my old mindset, is how you make a room for new one. And this is how I am preparing the room for abundance in my life. If you want to learn more about this book, the tools that I'm using, and how I started this journey and what business I'm talking about, connect with me, DM me, or just write a comment. I will get back with you whenever I can. And for the ones who gave me their emails on my business page, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please check your messages. I've already sent you the next step from there. Okay, I'm going to end you with this quote. You cannot attract abundance with a scarcity mindset. Okay, mahalo. Thank you, salamat po. And like it says on my sign, Meli Kalikimaka, Merry Christmas.